Woke up with this nagging feeling. I had to get this out of my chest, and I had to acknowledge that this was bothering me more than I thought it did. I'm here to talk about ghosting. And believe me, I am a millennial. We've all ghosted someone, right? We've done it. It's happened. We've been ghosted, we've ghosted someone. Like it's just part of modern dating life, I guess. I've never been ghosted though by someone I shared, or I thought we shared a bond or something. I mean, the part of me that goes through life unbothered and just living life, just minding her own business. She was rejecting the sadness that came from being ghosted by someone she cared about. I get that we may ghost after 1-2 dates, that we, it's just not there. Like, okay. I'd rather just walk away without giving you any explanations, because I don't care enough about this connection to give you any explanations, or because I don't feel like there is anything to explain. There's just not there. But when you've spent time with someone, when you've developed a certain type of intimacy, and it's funny, I honestly laugh at myself. It's been going on for like a month. And for a month, I've had this compassion and understanding, and just, intuitive understanding of what this person was going through, focusing my attention, my compassion onto this person without doing it for myself as well. How much we're willing to give to external sources, as much as we're willing to give to ourselves. Interactions are reflections, they are mirrors. People are literally mirroring whatever it is that you need to heal within yourself. This person is not doing this ghosting to me personally, take this type of things personally. I mean, to a certain extent, of course. Oh yeah, he's ghosting me because he doesn't like me, because I'm ugly, or because I'm not good enough. This doesn't come to mind right away. Although it did come to mind this morning, and that's when I was like, oh, wait a minute, where is this coming from? I thought I didn't feel this. I thought I was okay with myself. I thought I was, sure of my worth, and that I am a force to be reckoned with. And at the same time, I don't like being fucking ghosted. You know what? There's this thing bothering me. This is bothering me. I'm actually upset about this. To me, the point of value in all of this is seeing what this situation, what this person is mirroring towards me. All of a sudden, the thought that I wasn't good enough came out, when I don't usually think that of myself. She's not chasing anything or anyone. Everything that's meant to be for me and for my highest good will simply find me and come to me. I'm a magnet for prosperity, for good things in my life. The way things flow. Although today, this feeling came out. I feel sad. He didn't appreciate me. There was all this potential inner connection, and I feel like this unfinished business kind of like, I find myself creating scenarios in my head, not being able to move on from this situation. And the reason why I've been putting so much thought into it recently, because I had been avoiding feeling bothered by it. It's completely okay to be bothered by it. And if you're someone who's also going through this, I truly hope that whatever it is that I'm saying helps you understand that, number one, it's not your fault. They're not running away because of you. They're simple. I mean, the way I see it, and I did not want to psychoanalyze this person. The only explanation, when I know who I am, where I stand, Maybe it was just to give me a little peace of mind, whatever. I don't know. Run away because they're too afraid to fall in love. Things that they started to feel. They decided to take the coward's way out, which is the ghosting. And I laugh at myself because, you know, I've never been ghosted in my life before. I mean, not by someone I cared about, at least. Reflecting on this, unfortunate, which isn't really unfortunate, you know, it's life. It's a life lesson. You cry. The next day you get up, fresh, ready to face life. And you move on. And if you're the type of person who, instead of running away from feelings, faces them head on and puts up with whatever so you can move through life, then congratulations. Because you're forging an actual structure and future for yourself. And if you're a ghoster, please don't do that. Fucking sucks, man. Hurt people's feelings by not being courageous or brave enough to face your own and at least say something. Say something. We're not animals. We have the capacity for talking. The only people I ever ignored or ghosted in my life is because I didn't care enough about. I have done it after I feel like it's mutual, like, yo, we're not getting anywhere. I don't really can't be bothered. And it is a nasty thing to do, I acknowledge it. And I'm also getting my karma, right? But what I'm trying to say is that they're showing you, if they ghost you, they're showing you their true colors. It has more to do with them than it has to do with you. Because you're precious. And you're so worth real love and real connections, real mature connections with people who can talk about feelings, can express how they truly feel, and with people that ask for space when they need it. I'm not saying that we should go through life giving explanations and asking for explanations. That's just not the way to go either. If you care about someone, if you respect someone that you shared intimacy or time with, and if you need to work on things, if you're going through things, because guess what? We're all going through things. This is interesting, weird times for everyone. We're all going through a lot of shit. So it is completely acceptable and completely normal, natural to ask for space. Maybe I do have a great deal of responsibility for being ghosted. But it's not that I'm not worth enough. It's not that I'm not beautiful and amazing and that I deserve the type of relationship that I want to have. It's to do with finding that value and that appreciation and that love and compassion that you have for the other person for yourself first. Because you're a compassionate being. You're so lovable. And if someone else didn't see that and they decided to simply walk away without saying a word, it's on them. What's gonna help you, and I realized this today, and that's the reason why I'm sharing it with the world, to admit to myself that that situation hurt me. I feel disappointed, betrayed, sad about it. And at the same time, it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it but to stand in my truth, love myself enough to find my own closure. Their silence, their ghosting talks for itself. And it showed me who they truly are. I don't want to invest any time or energy into this person or people or situations that just run away from things instead of confronting them. We've all done it. But I feel like when someone else's feelings are on the line, that's when you should stop for a second, really think about what you're doing. It's not very nice to go through life just hurting people's feelings. Kind of sucks. So yeah, if you're unfortunately going through some type of ghosting, laugh about it. Take care of your own child. Reaffirm to yourself that it's not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you whatsoever. It's in fact the complete opposite. Too scared to fall in love. Fall in love because in the end you're still gonna die. And if you're a ghoster who ghosted someone because you're too afraid to fall in love, to express how you truly feel, this is also giving you a hint that there's trauma or wounds or just something within you that needs attention, that needs healing. The situation is also showing you parts of it's highlighting parts of yourself that need to be looked at, that need to be nourished. Please don't take my words as any sort of professional advice of any type. I'm just saying this as a real person who's going through something and she just wants to share it. And yeah, dating life is hard, man. That's fine. We fall, get a little scratch now and then. That's okay. That's part of living. So don't be afraid to fall in love, to feel, to express how you feel. In the end, that is what's gonna set you free. Not resisting your feelings, not pushing someone away because you're too afraid to feel. Feel your feelings, man. Thank you. Have a good week.